Okay. Hi. So we're in a completely different location today, and that's kind of weird even for me. It is Easter weekend. We are visiting my father, and while I would typically film doing the actual Easter meal, that's ham, and that was my first video. So go back and watch that if you really want to know how to make ham for Easter. What we're going to do today is something completely different. We're going to be making uh, Italian roasted chicken and potatoes. The first thing that we want to do, yellow potatoes. Red will also work. We have a roasting dish. We do not want to cut these too small. Okay? Nice big chunks of potato, kind of like that sized, into the roasting dish. Don't want them too small because we're going to leave these guys in the oven for a bit of time today because they're going to roast right alongside of the chicken. I have already peeled these. If you do not want your potatoes peeled, fine, don't peel them. What do I care? They're your potatoes. As for me, I peel them because I learned how to do this from my mother, and she always, always peeled the potatoes. She never left the skin on. So, in recognition of that, I am not leaving the skin on the potatoes. Also have one potato that I'll be doing as a baked potato because we have a picky child here to have dinner with us, and well, she does not like roasted potatoes. Oh, that's okay. Her grandfather can give her grief over that. So, into the roasting dish we go. This one is a really quick and really easy recipe. It is incredibly simple, which is part of why I like it. Seems to be a theme, doesn't it, Harley?
Yeah.
I like to do the simple stuff. Simple does not mean easy or less flavorful. We're just being careful with our ingredients, careful with how we're making things. Might not have a ton of ingredients in it. That does not make it any less tasty at the end of the day. All right, last potato. Going in. Now, because the potatoes and the chicken are going to be seasoned pretty much the same way, I'm not going to start with the potatoes. I'm going to get the chicken all where it needs to be. What we have here is a bone-in split chicken breast, two of them, because that was what was in the package. We've also got bone-in chicken thighs, skin on, because my wife loves the chicken thigh. And because children all seem to love legs, we've got some bone-in, skin on chicken legs that are going to go into our pan. Okay, so chicken's ready to rock and roll, but I've got chickeny hands, so get myself some soap and wash my hands. Now, we want to get kosher salt. Isn't this fancy? I mean, Jiminy Christmas. My dad. All right. Kosher salt. Good bit of kosher salt. Same thing for the potatoes. Kosher salt. Kosher salt. And then we're going to get ourselves some lovely fresh ground pepper. You know the thing I complain about in my videos of not having, This little nifty gadget doesn't even require me to have to turn it. It just push a button, grinds the pepper for me. That is phenomenal. Okay. Have that. Going to need a spoon. We're going to be adding garlic. Yes, it is garlic from a jar. Deal with it. You can cut up some whole cloves yourself if you really want to do that. That's fine. I don't want to do that, so I'm using garlic from a jar. Okay. Then rosemary, dried for preference. You can use fresh rosemary. I would just recommend you leave it on the sprig and just kind of set it in, because rosemary can be overpowering, and the fresh stuff more so than the dried. A bit of rosemary in there. Now it's time for olive oil. Olive oil, we want to get nice coverage on our potatoes. Same thing for our chicken. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to make a mess, well, of our hands, because we got to go in, toss everybody to combine. Just toss, 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 toss. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to massage everything into the chicken. Get nice coverage. Everybody's got a little bit of flavor on it. Top and bottom. Top and bottom. Okay. We're not trying to fry these things, so you don't want them drowning in oil, but you also want to make sure that everybody's got some coverage so that you get even browning and flavor. Chickeny hands again. So what do you do with chickeny hands? You wash them. That's right, Harley. Good job. More soap. More hand washing. Get in there real good. Salmonella is not a guest that you want to bring to any dinner. So you got to make sure you keep your hands nice and clean. That's it. That's all this is. That's all you have to do. The next step is to put it into a 375-degree oven, which I'm waiting to reach 375 degrees. Once it does that, it'll go in the oven for an hour. Do not open the oven. Do not look at the oven. Leave it alone. Leave it alone for an hour. After that hour, we'll come back and I'll show you what's next, because we'll check it to make sure that we have done this and that the potatoes are tender. It's been an hour, 375 degrees. And here we have progress. Oh, that smell is amazing. Now, we have our thermometer. We're going to check temperature. Nice thick part of the chicken. 189 degrees. That is very much done. We'll check the thigh meat. That's good. And heck, why not check a leg? Also, very much done. So our chicken is good. This fork is going to tell me, oh, right in, so soft. Ready to go potatoes too. So, we're going to pull our pan out of the oven. Get these bad boys out as well. Okay. And then last baked potato for the picky child. And we can turn this off. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is roasted chicken with garlic and rosemary, and roasted potatoes made the same way. Simple, easy, and quick. If you like this video, please make sure you subscribe. We do these every week. See you next Saturday.